Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time you see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. Alright, so Ben Jacobs, who's one of our favorite journalists, come to let us know say Andrea Berta go review Mikel Arteta's achievements at the end of the season. He go check Arteta work. However, nobody say them go sack him because the report is talking about Ben Jacobs sharing updates he has on Arteta's sack if Arsenal don't win the trophy. Because they say waiting they hear for Arsenal. If Arteta no win the league, she then go sack him, maybe they no go sack him. Now I'm going to read the quotes where Ben Jacobs talk. He say, what I am told will basically happen is Arteta will be backed. There is no suggestion that he's going to go. There is no pressure on Arteta at the moment in terms of a stated goal of win or you are going to lose your job. There's no such ultimatum. But naturally, Andrea Berta will quite dispassionately look at whether Mikel Arteta has got the best out of the resources made available to him. Now, there will be an end of season review. That is not a case of will he or won't he keep his job. It's just to be constructive, critical, and work out exactly where the Arsenal project is. Suggestions that Mikel Arteta is under job pressure rather than just pressure to win are wide off the mark. Which means the only pressure Arteta get right now, that's say make him win. Fine, they want him to win the league, but in case he no can win now, they will look at the circumstances which surround all these things. But the mandate we then give Arteta now is not that if you don't win the league, you are going, even though they want him to win the league. It just goes to show that they have massive faith in him. And bear in mind that when you consider the factors that they just brought in all these players for him, till now the players never still gel. Which is why Ab Initio and the talk say it is quite sad that in a season where we want to win the league, we are still doing experimentation, trials and errors. Look at midfield now, they got no day. We still they argue. Should we then try one area? Should we then try closer? Should we then try very cheesy? Because we don't really get continuity, succession plan. Even though the direct replacements cover for all they got, where Arteta don't identify now one area, but the trust factor will always be there in some certain games. If not be saying that Man City now won't play now, naturally, nobody's supposed to argue that one area is supposed to just slot in. So that is part of the major problem we have now. Team never really gel now. So we they play, we they score, but the gelling, the flow, he never really did. Which I mean, I still give them that 10 game. Even Liverpool self, Sports they complain of the same thing. So the new players when they bring never really adapt finish. The adaptation phase is still ongoing. But because slots don't win something already, the level of pressure waiting for our head different from the one waiting for slots head. Even if slot don't win anything this season, nobody will talk anything about slots. But we, based on say we don't spend like over 200 million net spending, we are expected to deliver return on investment. But at the end of the day, like Ben Jacobs they talk, the mandate is not for Arteta to be sacked even if he don't win the league, even though many fans will call for a sacking. Now, those two things should be distinguished. The project warrants Arteta winning, but if he doesn't, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to go out of a job. So you don't understand that. Even though they want him to win the league, I hope so now understand everything he gets. But me, I understand. I see where they are coming from. The administrators, I see where they are coming from. But I want to tell you for free, if Arteta don't win something now, next season will be his final bus stop. Because the argument will be say they just bring the players now. They're not acclimatized on time. Give him time. But from next season now, nobody will talk anything about acclimatization, adaptation. You may not like to hear this analysis, but that is going to be the truth. I'm talking from the POV of the administrators. Whereas the POV of the fan is deliver. You must deliver this time around. Me too, I there for that POV. We must win something now. Henry, our legend, is on that POV. We must win something. That is why no one box them enter any corner. Shall win something. Moku raise our hand, Moku celebrate say that this thing will win this season. The next season we will look for other things. Now, away from that, for the next match we will get for weekend, so Campbell, when they predict in own, say this match, the way we're in the same, saying they see an Arsenal win, because so Campbell makes a confident prediction ahead of Sunday's blockbuster Premier League clash between Arsenal and Manchester City. So he got to say he don't really see confidence in the way Man City starts the season. So he was telling Paddy Power, I've got a feeling it's going to be 2-1 Arsenal win. I think they've got the beats between the teeth. So hopefully they've learned from Liverpool and will find the balance there. Because if they look at the Liverpool game we'll play, if you say that team not really they balance, but against Manchester City, it go they balance because hopefully they've learned from Liverpool and just find that balance between defense and that gamble in attack. You need to trust the defense a little bit. You can't have everyone back. You need the risk and reward. You need to find the balance. Maybe you can be a bit more conservative away from home, but finding that balance is key. Yes, like he himself knows, say when you are away from home, you have to be cautious. But now when you play for home, so nobody go buy that and say, you want to be cautious. Everybody expects you go come out as they enter Man City. They are beatable. And they watch that game against Napoli, even though they don't give Napoli the red card for the Champions League, they beat Napoli now 2-0. But and they look that squad. The squad, their defense no did that solid. Their defense will enter them full, go score goals. But more just the watch. Now, with Saliba returning to fitness, so we never really know whether Saliba will play or Mosquera will play. So we say it's all about making sure you reduce the space. Reduce and cover the space behind. If you get the running and the ball skipped down the sides and you don't really want that, Campbell said when asked how he will deal with marking Haaland, he said when they make match, say, if I catch Haaland, you know, we'll see anything. You want to cut him off. Even if you don't cut him off at the source, but you call the wrong passes and the kick on, that's it. If you have him in front of you, make sure it's not locking in at the back post. Then when there's crosses and things like that, just cover and be clever. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Well, it is what it is. Everybody now get them out. I mean, they use and the way they like. Now, Thierry Henry can't even explain why in Phil say Liverpool are not one of the Champions League favorites. He could talk to see. Liverpool will struggle to win the Champions League this season due to their defensive frailties. So Liverpool defense is very, very weak. Therefore, he could tell even Canada said concur. Because it was like Liverpool, I don't know. Jamie said it. I do think from already preseason they concede too many goals. They need to erase that. Henry was telling CBS Sports. So no be lie because their defense said we get that to be. Although when you check the Champions League as they play them now, so Eintracht Frankfurt they flog Galatasaray, Manchester City win 2-0. Baka they flog the Cats 2-0. I never saw that coming. Somebody even predict 3-0 today. Then Sporting Lisbon they flog Kairat Almaty. They flog them 4-0. And this Kairat Almaty, they our own group. They people part of people who play. Those ones I just see them as bonus points for everybody. We will play them. I just plus 3 points. Anybody know if you beat them? I don't know. I don't just know, but everybody is expected to flog those people because I don't see them doing anything. You get. So we can't say Kabia. Say they don't send them out on loan. They don't go Shrewsbury Town. So Babaka the talk saying go use the experience we gain for Arsenal. Saying go carry and go to Shrewsbury, go bust everywhere. I wish him all the best at his new club, Shrewsbury Town. So that's my prayer for him. Now, away from that, the Daily Mail, can they understand, say Andrea Berta pushed very, very hard for Christian Mosquera this summer, having tracking while working for Atletico Madrid, say Andrea Berta wanted Arsenal board. Say, you see this guy, this Mosquera, is a must-have. We must buy him, you get. And he's a player whose value will multiply in the future. Now, player will say, if he's still 100 million, as this boy being, I saw Saliba first bill when Saliba said this small, yes. So see the way the guy is bad now. They'll be like carbon copy. In fact, they'll be like twin. They'll be like Saliba able twin. Twin just be. In the same light, Isaac Khan, maybe one of the journalists for the Daily Mail, he called it also a source who has known Christian Mosquera from his academy days at Valencia, he's saying this. He's physical like Gabriel Magalhaes with the pace of Saliba. Some of the recoveries he has been making shows that already how rapid he is. It was an obvious trait of his at Valencia. He's got good reading of the game. He's a centre-back by trade. He has the pace to be a full-back. So he's really versatile and very, very solid. Mosquera is a family guy from a cheerful Colombian family. I think they represent Spain. So where can become, I've been maybe like Papa side or maybe like Mama side, I don't really know. Colombian family who are nice people. He's a nice guy, especially off the pitch. But when he needs to get the man, he will leave a mark on you. Now, end there. Because Arsenal sources have told the Daily Mail that they believe Mr. Mosquera could become one of the best defenders in the world. So are they very, very happy for all these attributes, all these good things? When they talk about Christian Mosquera, the guy, he really, really give me joy this time around. What about community momentum idea? Because them say, CHUKS, do you know that if to say we no get Christian Mosquera, Saliba for don't play, Saliba for don't come back, they for don't rush him, even if he needs 70% fits, they for don't play Saliba against Nottingham Forest. For this Champions League, they for don't play him. But because they don't say we they in capable hands, so no need to rush him. Make him recover very, very well, so that he will help us handle Elialan. See, because the guy will get injury, he gets. Only God knows what's going to happen at the end of the day, but we'll just watch. Now, you got one player where they probably talk, say Arsenal are interested in signing. Say Arsenal have been tipped to make a move for Prince Amako Jr., a teenage Ghanaian star at FC Norgeland. He's the latest bright prospect from Rights to Dream Academy, which produced Mohamed Kudus. They say Arsenal the eye the guy, and many other people said the eye. So what will be the reason? I don't really know, but Mojo watch. So it's a kind of talk say Christian Mosquera's jovial nature has gone down with teammates, gone down well. So he's said to be a smiley and friendly player around the training ground. On the club's preseason tour of Asia, Mosquera chose to dance instead of sing for his initiation and bust out some crazy moves. I'm very, very proud of the guy. Now, see what Harry Kane they talk for social media about Chelsea, where people call it last time. Now, based on say the Bayern Munich beat Chelsea 3-1, and they can't talk say Chelsea don't make them lose. They say they don't really get experience. See, they lack experience. Although it's a Chelsea like the toughest opponents, they don't see. So the way me I see the comment, I say, well, it don't really make sense because you win. You don't say anybody will win. Get right to talk anything. But what's it they call it? Rodri win the league last season over us. Last two seasons, I think last three. Over us with how many points? After the winner, he say Arsenal no get mentality. So when you don't win, then you have every right to talk. Anything you talk, that's true. Because now you win. If to say maybe this match end draw, she ain't go talk say Chelsea no get experience. Which Chelsea no get experience. Club world champions. You not follow compete for that competition. Why you no winner? I be no follow. Why I no winner? So you say Chelsea no get experience. So me, people when they vex for the comment, really tell them say, make them no the vex. Now then win. Anybody will win. You get right to talk anything you like, and you no go hold up to na normal level. Now, in a twist of events, we can hear say the Spanish government officials have suggested that they could remove their national team from next year's World Cup if Israel qualify. According to the Daily Mail, when I say this particular story, I say, what is concern Israel and Spain? If Israel qualify for World Cup, una go come out to team say na no go play. So I can say make I go check news whether Israel and Spain dey fight. I first check Israel and Spain news. I don't see anything tangible. I can type Israel and Spain and Israel fights. All these top stories come outside. Say Spanish Prime Minister calls for Israel's ban after sporting events over Gaza. Then NBC, Spain to quit 2026 Eurovision Song Contest if Israel participates. What's it really the happen? I don't really understand. Well, want to watch whether if Israel qualify true. Whether Spain will by themselves willingly come out for World Cup, say they no go play World Cup. Meanwhile, they get players who get ambition to win the World Cup. All those like me, Yamal, them, Pedri, them. Make I see whether true, they go put body. Now, when you look the fact, say, back at the beats Newcastle 2-0, see this glorious opportunity when Newcastle miss when they still be 0-0. Joan Garcia catch him. Like I watch him. I shout, say, because I was rooting for Newcastle to perform wonders. But Newcastle, I don't just understand them. They already know what they do. Now, let me give you one of our sponsors in Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekenyiwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you are interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, now in fact, Ben Jacobs going to let us know, say Andrea Berta will review Mikel Arteta's achievements at the end of the season. However, nobody say Arsenal will sack Arteta if he no win the league. So not just the way it be. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. I'm gonna get out. All right, guys. Ciao.